signs you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Okay, today is July 14, 2022. It is 3 a.m. This is video number 2. This was the last prayer that I did in video 1. Let's go back to Twitter. That was the last tweet. Let's continue regarding Prince Harry doing the Mandela speech. Okay, there's that. Princess Diana called Prince Harry good King Harry and believed that he will make a better king than William. All right, so let's start with another article. I'll leave this article in the description. Okay, Princess Diana called Prince Harry good King Harry and believed that he will make a better king than William. Right. Oh, so that's a conversation. Oh, that's short. Okay, Princess Diana, the Princess of Wales, believed that her youngest son, Prince Harry, will be better suited to the role of king than her eldest son, Prince William. Because she raised him, she raised Harry to be the good human being that he is. The institution raised the brother. Alright, so if you look at the history of the institution, this is what happened. She used to call Harry Good King Harry, which stood for Good King Harry. According to royal expert Robert Jobson, the princess knew that Harry would be better equipped for the role of future king than William. Okay, according to Jobson, the late princess revealed that William often told her that he didn't want to be king. Princess Diana never elaborated on why she thought Harry would be a better king. We could see now. Alright, do you agree? Alright, so that's that. Let's go to the there's some comments. Okay, a great leader is someone who leads with kindness and compassion. Diana knew which child possessed those qualities. Even as a young child, Harry is a born leader. Okay, Yikes Egg should never see this.
Alright, Harry will have all the fun then. No, it's alright.
No!
but they can't help it. I'm sure he sees that they can't help it because they love to go on the squad's timeline. All right. But this is the thing too. If he knows that, why can't he change? He could change. It's never too late to change, but it's so embedded in him. There's no one in that institution to show him direction, and he has so much skeleton in his closet. Even if he wanted to change, and the fear of them exposing him, I don't know, it should just deal with it, just like Harry. You want to expose me, and then so he could move on with his life.
No, it's all right.
Okay, let's see here. You mean soon to be Humpty Dumpty track.
No, it's all right.
Oh my God, 1,000,000%. William is incandescent, adulterous, fragile ego, and wholly unlikable.
No, it's all right.
Alright, so let me leave that alone. I don't want to go too deep into these. If it's interesting, then I'll stick more to it. But once the comments start heading a different direction, I lose interest. Okay, next tweet. In my lifetime, Princess Diana prophecy about her son come to pass. I'm witnessing history unfold. I'm not usually emotional, but I'm emotional. There's the crying face. That little boy done good, guys. He's made his mama so proud. We are proud of him. There's the crying. Global Harry, good King Harry. Okay, trending Prince Harry, 13.8 thousand tweet. Trending King Harry. I'm laughing at the crying face part here. There's that appreciation post. There's this. Here's the first look at Prince Harry's film on mental health. Alright, so that's that. That's that. He's crying, so proud of Harry. Alright, let's see here. King Harry, Prince Harry. Alright, latest what is that? Daytime talk, The View. Love it. Where okay, what is he's trending right there. I didn't see it. He's trending. That's what they're sharing. Wherever they are in part of the world, he's trending as well. Okay. King Harry. It also came to pass that she said that Harry was going to be mistreated. She was right about that too. Oh, I wasn't aware of that. Okay, he's not a king, so far down, loss, it will never happen. Oh, whatever. What is it? I remember there was a comment. I forgot which video it was, where they were saying something about king, and I think I responded to it, or someone responded to it and said something king. And then the person said, oh, he's not king, similar to this. And I'm like, well, my husband is the king of the household. I'm the queen of my household. So in the US, well, I think they were making reference to the US not into royalty, some nonsense. And I was like, well, this is the freedom that we have in the United States. We call ourselves whatever we want. And I said, I'm the queen of my house. My husband is the king of the house and all of this. And I went on with that. Okay, he's not king. Okay, that's that. You don't get, do you? King and queen are terms of endearment and respect. Not a damn thing you can do about it either. I love this picture. I love this picture of Louis. Okay, it sounds like she thought Harry had ADHD. Okay, and that he wasn't very bright. Whatever, but Harry's showing his true self here. Harry is a very smart man. Okay, he is doing pretty well for himself for someone who isn't so bright. I love the kickback with the squad. He's doing pretty well. That's what I'm saying. He's doing pretty well. And this is the thing. People think going to school, getting a degree, I'm not saying it's no good. I am not saying it's no good. But there's some people who feel like schooling, like the top university and whatever, is the only way. It's not the only way. Alright, as long as you have your basic math, arithmetic, and whatever. Some people are too bright. They already know what they can do for themselves to make a living. So they don't need someone to go and teach them certain things. Alright, so if you have the skill set of certain things for you to make money on your own, is go ahead and do it. And I'm not recommending this for anybody. Alright, you need something to fall back on. When you need something to fall back on, the only credential you need to have is that college education. Okay, so you could they could accept you at the door at least. Okay, if you don't have that college paper or that university training, most likely every doors will not open for you. So this I'm saying this because college education is very important, but it's not everything. If you already have the skills of whatever you need to do to make money, to make you happy, and you can make a living without, suffering and, begging or something like that, you can make a living of your own skills that you already have, is go ahead and do it. If you look at, for instance, example, look at some people who went to college, who are senators and stuff like that. It seems like they went to school to create a cult to help bring down the democracy. When you look at it in that sense, a lot of them have Harvard education, and they went to top universities in the US, and then they were part of the people who were trying to break down democracy. If I haven't really paid too much attention to the January 6th committee, the things that's going on, but I just can't wait for this to be over and see what they're gonna do with the information that they have. Because all I'm hearing is, they need to do that to let people know what's going on, but something needs to be done so that doesn't happen again. But yeah, why did I bring all of this? I bring this to say that yes, you need college education, but at the same time, college education is not everything if you already have the skill set to make a living. Okay? But you need the basic math, arithmetic, writing, and all of that. So you need that. All right? Because you need to read contract, you need to be able to write your name somewhere and write your thought if needs to be done. Okay? And need to count money. That's where arithmetic comes. All right, so the basic, you need it. Okay, as you put it, I guess, let me start over. He is doing pretty well for himself for someone who isn't so bright. As you put it, I guess he is bright in other aspect of life, but that the thing about life, your flaw doesn't have to define you. He is an amazing human being and proving it right in front of our eyes. That's right.
Which may be very wrong. But I think the presumption was always the longer you spend on this planet, the more experience and the more knowledge that you have. Fine, I think we all agree that the longer you're around for, the more experience you have. But what kind of a world are we going to end up being part of if we don't listen to the younger generation who have all the solutions, they're better connected than ever before, and because of the connectivity, they have the opportunity and the ability to be able to fix problems in a quarter of the amount of time that anybody else of previous generations was able to do over a 10, 15, 20-year period. Because my father used to say to me when I was younger, he used to say to both William and I, well, it was like that for me, so it's going to be like that for you. That doesn't make sense. Just because you suffered, that doesn't mean that your kids have to suffer.
That's right. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Very good comment on this. Those haters, they focus so much on negativity, but they don't see the other side of things. Okay, for him to be able to get the Meghan, we talk about this many times, and there's some people in comment section on my videos agree with me that Harry did not explain everything to Meghan, because if Meghan was aware of some of the shenanigans that goes in the royal family, there's no way Meghan will get herself involved in that union with Harry. So Harry was bright enough to not explain everything to Meghan. So Meghan could be his partner, and as soon as they married, look how he's protecting her. So Harry is a very bright man. He knows what he's doing. And then he got 2 kids on top of it. Some people said they want to hear spicy rice. I don't want to go to spicy rice. So he's doing pretty well for himself. He popped up those 2 kids really quickly to say, I'm sorry, Meghan, you're not going anywhere. You're here with me. I already went through all that struggle keeping those information from you. So I'm going to make sure to give you that spicy rice every time. Really good every time you want it. So Meghan agree. Meghan have no choice. So much is going in my head. I'm laughing, but I'm not explaining half of what's going on in my head. But let's continue. Bringing this back because people are going to learn to put some respect on my good sis Meghan Markle's name. All right, so she retweeted that. That was in January 21st, 2021. Royalist, quote, Meghan was nothing without royalty. No one knew her or cared. Meghan before royalty. Ban Ki-moon, Secretary General of the United Nations, 2015. Justin Trudeau, Canadian Prime Minister, 2016. Mary Robinson, former President of Ireland. I don't know what year was that. Martha Dempsey, Army General Chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff, 2014. Yeah, so there they are here, the pictures. There's that. Yeah, she was doing her thing, and this is what I'm saying. That not everybody have that same passion that Meghan has, and then for Harry to see those qualities and to quickly bag that, you know, said, you're not going anywhere, I'm gonna take you, and not like that though, but the minute he saw the qualities of Meghan, and this is some of the thing he's passionate about, and he's like, hey, this is the woman I want to be the mother to my children. I think the first date he saw, if some of you who knew what I said, after that first date when he went home, I'm telling you, those hands were busy. One looking at her IG and another hand was doing some magic. I don't know why. I still believe in that. If I ever meet Harry and Meghan, I know they're gonna smack me. I know they're not violent, but they're gonna say, please cut it out, please cut it out. But that's the craziness that goes in my head. There's absolutely no way Harry will let that woman go after meeting her. No way. Alright, so there she is with USO. Alright, so she was doing her thing that she enjoyed, you know, after doing her things that bring her money to pay her bills, and then during her free time she goes and do these things. So not everybody is passionate about these things. Not everybody could be Harry's wife, because this is what Harry's passionate about. And some people who are not part of this, who's not passionate about some of this work, charitable work, and raise awareness to this kind of thing, if you're not that type of a person, you marry with Harry, and then Harry wants to talk about these things, you'll be freaking annoyed about that. This is what breaks a marriage. If you're not part of this, you're not passionate about it.
And we will always say yes to becoming patron of a charity that we believe in and that we're incredibly passionate about.
Now, being boots on the ground in the UK, I'm excited to just really get to know more about the different communities here, smaller organizations who are working on the same causes that I've always been passionate about under this umbrella.
This is what breaks a marriage. If you're not part of this, you're not passionate about it, and then when you want to talk about something else, and then he's bringing things that he's passionate about, guess what? It's problem. Okay, so they both knew what they were looking for.
I know the fact that she'll be really unbelievably good at the job part of it as well is obviously a huge relief to me, because she'll be able to deal with everything else that comes with it. But no, you know, we're a fantastic team. We know we are.
Especially Harry in particular. All right, Marco, then Meghan, Duchess of Sussex now. Okay, boy, they really underestimate her. No one Google her. I've said this in so many videos. They spend so much money, hire investigators to get all sort of information, when the freaking information that they needed was right in front of them. We're all over social media. Okay, she had her TIG, she was on IG. From my understanding at that time, I was not following her. It's the squad who let me aware of some of this stuff. Okay, everything they wanted to know about Meghan was on social media, but for them, they saw evil thinking. They had to hire people, get her social security, her phone number, all stuff, even try to dig her old ex, even her ex, I think from high school, some guy from high school, I think someone from a TV station was interviewing someone that Meghan went to the prom with, I think, high school prom, and then that guy is very smart. Whatever they were trying to get out of him went completely 360. I don't have that video, but I remember coming across it. And then her co-worker, another actor, Rex Simon, to talk badly about her, you know, even trying to pay money for to speak badly about her.
No, we can rely on you for being a great guy. So what an incredible friend you were to Meghan Markle is. Have you guys hung out at all since then?
No, we haven't spoken. She just wrote me a very nice thank you letter, and I framed it, and that was very nice of her to do. She just appreciated that I was honest, but it's so funny that we live in a time where everyone's like, it's such a big deal. I just did the right thing.
Right.
You know, it's okay to feel like that should be the norm and the status quo, but it's like, whoa, it's so crazy. He told the truth. I think we should all be a little more honest.
Well, thank you for doing the right thing.
When everything they needed was right in front of them. They didn't even need to spend a dime. They could just sit at the comfort of their castle, you know, go over her social media pages. But no, they so evil thinking they had to go old-fashioned. And this is the thing, they don't want to modernize. So that's what happened. Everything they need to know about her was already on social media. But no, they so evil thinking they had to go the other way. All 1800s kind of research. Boy, they really underestimate her. No one Google her. That's right. That's the laugh. Yep, they didn't. But Harry did. Okay, so true. No one, okay, that's the wrong no. No one Google Meghan because they will not have been surprised to learn she was more than a biracial American actress. Tell it, she was a true boss before she met Harry and became even more amazing after meeting him. Shoot, she was royalty even before she became royalty. Don't waste your time. They know all these. Meghan will keep pressing the necks of British media.
Meghan Markle's bid to win a summary judgment in her case against the publishers of the Mail on Sunday won what has been called a watershed moment for English and Welsh civil courts, ought. Mr. Justice Warby, the judge in the Duchess of Sussex's action against Associated Newspapers over its 2019 publication of personal letters to her father. It means the arguments the Duchess's legal team is making, that the paper's breach of her privacy and copyright was so clear that it should be decided as such without need for a costly trial.
They better face their national issue, and selecting a new prime minister. Meghan is not responsible for their woes. She will ever be victorious. Thank you for this. She didn't need the damn title to do what she loved. This is why what she loved most. This is why they said service is universal when they're claiming that they can't do this, they can't do that. And Meghan was like, wait a second, I was doing all of this before I met you. What are you talking about? This is the bubble that the royal family put themselves in. They keep themselves as a prestige person. They're the only one who could do this. But meanwhile, the world is running in the 21st century and they're stuck in even first century. I don't know. Amen. The proof is in the pudding. All right. Next tweet. All right. Get you a wife that inspires you. Prince Harry is one lucky man. Duchess Meghan. This is her at the UN Women. Alright. Okay, Prince Harry will deliver the keynote address at the UN General Assembly's commemoration of Nelson Mandela International Day on July 18th in New York. Gonna be a media frenzy here at UN headquarters. Live coverage on SABC News channel. Alright. So that's that. Okay, I think about how Prince Harry has continued his mother's legacy. Brings joy to my heart. Princess Diana will be so proud of her son, Prince Harry. I like her reaction here. So that's a different angle from what I saw on video 1. They're probably in heaven looking at them right now. Yep. Princess Diana, I know her position. She used it for good. I mean, it took a struggle, but she find her way. As soon as she find her way, I don't want to go in the direction that I'm thinking. We just need to keep on praying. Protection, protection, protection. Okay, they are just perfect for each other. It's wonderful to see how far Harry has come since he met Meghan. There are no tension lines around his eyes or forehead any longer. That is true. After I understand it, now I'm started laughing. There are no tension lines around his eyes or forehead any longer. They had been there since he lost his mom. That is true. He carries so much pain, much of it contributed by the Windsors. Yep. Using him as a stepping stone or to take the blame for the brother, and who can never learn from his mistakes. The brother, that is. Fans of the Sussex, please just black all trolls. They get triggered like their faves with jealousy. Yep. All right. Oh my God. Prince Harry and Meghan are very blessed. They work for that. They're very lucky to have met and marry each other. Long may their union continue. Yep. Okay, Harry's word, I choose her and she chooses me, and I choose to support them above their family members who do not. Okay, I have shared as well. Okay, awesome work. All right, so there's more. Let's move on. Where is it? 2 unemployed celebrities yawn. Oh, okay. They're making, this is the I was trying to move on, but when I saw this, okay, 2 unemployed celebrities yawn, but yet you're following them. This is what make them trending. All right, you're still coming to tell us what your nonsense. Smart people work smarter. Okay, getting up every day, going crazy, and doing the also, I mean, every work is work, don't get me wrong, but certain people knows how to work smarter to bring food on the table. All right, so just because they're not doing your type of work, going crazy, driving everywhere, well, they fly a lot. All right, look at this, they're coming to New York to do all of this. This is what makes them popular, and this is what brings food on the table for them. But let's see the comment on this. Really, you should concentrate on the 2 unemployable, no talent, no brains Cambridges. What is it? The other one, I think I brought it up, where William was selling newspapers or something for homeless and whatever. One of the things that I said on that particular thing is that if he was smart enough, okay, he will not be doing that. Okay, yes, I understand this is something to bring awareness or whatever. If you want them to have the money, how long do they play a polo? Maybe an hour or 2 hour a polo match, okay, to raise money. Maybe if one donation, okay, usually those rich people, when they donate and, you know, a good chunk of money. Okay, a 1 polo match will do the trick for however long he was standing to sell those papers. Okay, so this is the thing where smart people and dumb people work in comparison with us. The platform that they have, each one of us have our own ability how to raise money, but these people, you know, a few polo match to do the thing will make the trick. For how long was he standing in the street to make what? To sell whatever amount of papers, and then 1 polo match will probably bring income that will last them for the year, if not more. All right, next tweet. Okay, as annoying as a certain hashtag can be, it's never going to be the gotcha moment they hope it is. I bet el huevos, that's a Spanish word. Okay, I don't know what it means. I bet el huevos wishes the photos had stayed hidden until now so they could be used to cancel Harry. All right, that's me here responded. I've been a bit MIA. I'm back now. I see Meghan Markle hubby is trending. Who did Duke of Sussex piss off now? LOL, King Harry, Prince Harry. Yeah, because after I finished edit my videos that I had from vacation, before I went on vacation, so I went on Twitter and I was seeing this because I was seeing Harry, some negative hashtag about Harry, and I was like, who is he triggering? It was the Nelson Mandela thing. Okay, they haven't canceled Her Majesty the Queen. That's the thing. The Queen have been doing this since, this is the thing, since a child. Since a child they raised them. And I always have question about the UK with some of the things that were going on in Germany back then. Okay, Queen Mother's racist comment covered up because it was too awful, says scholar. She allegedly made the comment while the Queen was in Africa. Wow. What did she say? Okay, the Royal Highness. Okay, secret 1933 film shows Edward VIII teaching this Nazi salute to the Queen. Wow, wow, wow. Yep. They were so proud of it. They were so proud of it. But the pain and suffering that it brings to some other groups. But baggage for God. I hope God is treating them accordingly wherever they are right now. The Queen was showing loyalty to her family in Germany. Yep. There's that. Okay, Harry should tell us what El Revo was wearing at the same party. Okay, I guess it wasn't a good idea to have the tabloid leak all your brother's blunder to cover your own. Oh well, better luck next time. Okay, that's what happened when you rely on the so-called birthright too much. Those pictures are old. Everyone who matters has seen it and all seen this transformation over the years. All right, Revo Fritos. Okay, I don't know what that means, so let's move on. Next tweet, there's that again. I'm not gonna go to that because I already shared that. What? But why Prince Harry? I thought he was supposed to be irrelevant. Alright, everyone else in the world is clamoring to connect with Harry, the irrelevant ones, for meaningful discourse. Yet, quote, those who shall not be named, end quote, can only garner local appearances surrounded by their endless enablers to tell them what a great job they are doing as they wave and smile. The other day I was recording. For the life of me, I could not think of the brother's name. I see his face, I see egg, I see everything but the actual name. I was like, oh my god, because I was editing it yesterday and I was like, I can't believe it. Okay, what did Harry say? I thank this community for warmly welcoming me. He's golden for the keynote address. He has been doing the work even before he knew what needed to be done. Acceptance as equals. Okay, I know, right? Maybe they meant William, but spell his name wrong. Laughing my ass off. Okay, I thought he needs a royal rat. But smooth. Wow, Prince Harry, you are the moment. Yep, and this is why I read it on video 1 why they wanted Harry to do the keynote address at the UN, and because they want spotlight to they want Harry to bring new set of eyes to shed light to some of their causes, which Harry have been passionate about. This is why they wanted Harry to do the keynote address for the Nelson Mandela Day. They want the spotlight to brought and to some of the causes and global warming, food shortage, and all of that. So they want to bring a spotlight on all of this. So this is what will happen when Harry come in to bring some new set of eyes, and so they could publicize it. Okay. My Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. Okay, it's easy to break down and destroy the heroes or those who make peace and build. Nelson Mandela. All right, there's that. Okay, Prince Harry from one strength to another. Okay, inspiration. That's the elephant. I'm thinking elephant never forget. Okay, if people are doubting how far you can go, go so far that you can't hear them anymore. Very interesting. I never thought of that. Go as far so you don't have to hear them and he has done that. Look how far he left the freaking continent to be in another different continent. And then he stay off social media so he doesn't have to hear all those noises. Okay, tomorrow's papers today. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. Okay, 7 seconds. Okay, it's a music. I don't wanna get the black for it. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Miss Graca Marco, October 2019. I shared that on video 1. Alright, you can't really hear anything. My coffee is cold. Yep, the problem that they were going through at that time is unbelievable. And I think that was around the time when she said, I miss no, it wasn't. I think she was wearing something like this where she said, I miss him so much.
We're reuniting today. I can't wait for I miss him so much.
Okay, live stream Prince Harry's speech on July 18 to mark Nelson Mandela International Day. Alright, so that's that. And I went over that thread already from Royal Suitor. She retweeted that. Alright, next tweet, and there's no comment. Okay, William and Harry were allowed to dress like normal children for all but the most formal royal events. Other European households allowed their kids to be kids, while it's just sitting in the sun in a full suit. I saw some pictures. I think it was during, oh my god, look at him. He is dying. Oh my god. Poor kid was going through the most. Look at his face. The heat is not, I don't do too well in the heat. Harry and Meghan are ripped apart at the seams every single time Archie is seen in public for the flimsiest reason. Why aren't Will and Kate treated the same, especially when their kids look morally miserable all the time? You know, the thing is, you know what, I'm gonna skip that because I don't want to talk about the children. Okay, this is focusing on children. That's their problem. I just hope there's a miracle that strike the royal family so those kids could see something completely different. I don't want to go there. It's focusing on the kids. That's their problem. Whatever. Next tweet. Okay, is it delayed or do they not know what the F they're talking about? Okay, Jeremy Vine on 5. Okay, Harry and Meghan need the royal family to earn money. So if they are unkind, they are perhaps having to rethink it. That's what they wanted. Right, for Harry and Meghan to crawl back to them, to the royal family, and then for the royal family to treat them even more like dirt. Okay, royal expert Angela Levine react to the news that Prince Harry's memoir have been delayed. Okay, they don't want to modernize, so back to the blueprint. that's the way I respond to it. Yep, that's all they know. They just know how to talk negative. Okay, Harry and Meghan ethical investment, his job at Better Up, her Hollywood residual, the books and documentary, podcast, none of it has anything to do with his family. So how exactly do they need the royal family to make money? There's the rolling eye. No one is anxiously waiting for that book more than them. That is true. They're scared. They don't know what they're gonna talk, what Harry says. They are probably been harassing the publishers. No wonder they had to say it's been a delay. We need some Josh and Archie activated. Josh and Archie. That's the two YouTubers who got arbiter to lie about the Oprah interview. Okay, I would like hear how the royal expert have already read the book. I have no idea what they're talking about. I mean, I understand the street, but in terms of those royal rats, what they're talking about, how do they know the book has been delayed? Harry only said, I believe from my understanding, it's coming out in 2022. It didn't say which month, which day, none of that. So I don't know. Alright, there is no official word that it has been delayed. It is merely not listed amongst books being released in autumn. For all we know, Harry may be do a Beyonce drop his book unannounced at midnight on Thanksgiving Day. That's why I'm like, he never said when. All I know is 2022. So I don't know what those royal rats are talking about. Okay, they do not know what the F they're talking about. Okay, Father God, I would like to thank all the Sussex's enemies for promoting all their past, present, and future work around the world. Without their enemies, there will be no table for you to prepare. Thank you, Lord. In the name of Jesus Christ, we pray, hallelujah. Just brilliant. He also anointed their heads with oil, and their cup runneth over with goodness, and mercies follow them. Okay, they are trying to force Harry's hand to either release when a date or statement for a new wave of selective outrage. Selective outrage. That is true. I wasn't aware. The only thing I was aware of, it's coming in 2022. That's it. So these people, wow. It's definitely a selective outrage. The obsession is unreal. She can't and she'll warn Harry about anything. Okay, the publisher have said that not every publication date is given, so they are wetting their knickers. That last one, they know nothing. Okay, I have no idea what they said besides what I read up there. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. I'm already 34 minutes. Next tweet. Okay, I'm confused. Camilla Tominey and some of other royal voters told us that Harry will need them and the British royal family to garner press and attention. I guess they were wrong again. That's regarding the Mandela, the keynote speaker. Okay, the liar said Harry was losing ground on the world stage because he didn't attend COP26. This was supposed to be a star parade for the royals, but we know how that turned out. Alright. They keep thinking that the world start and end on that island, but reality keeps reminding them that's not the case. Okay, they don't seem to realize that California alone is richer and bigger than the UK. Guess this what had happened now. Harry's giving keynote speech at the UN honoring Nelson Mandela. Okay, no one need Camilla Tomney and her dreams maybe. The thing is that people are knowing what they stand for, you know, telling lies. That little bubble stays in that island. Okay, what happened? What happened? What did I miss? Okay, so there's that. More like it's the other way around. They need Prince Harry to pay their bills. Exactly. Okay, again and again and again. I'm thinking of Archie. Meghan was saying Archie wanted for them to read it again and again and again. Prince Harry has been meeting people from a young age.
I think I went to my first proper royal engagement at the age of 4 or 5.
And keeping the contacts. That's right. They need him. He doesn't need them. That is true. This is why I keep on saying when they sent him to do an engagement, all those people that they were sending him or places they sent him, he was keeping note and keeping tab. Yeah. And now that he moved on his own, he has those contacts. Can you imagine if he called the palace and said, can you give me the number of so-and-so? They'll hang up the phone on his face. Right, Angela Levine, sorry to spoil your evening, was just spouting that Sembao when she heard that Harry's book was not on the publisher's list for fall. Did Harry say his book will be out this fall, or was that a conclusion drawn by the tabloid? Bong, as always. Alright, so there's more. Let's move on. Alright, today I have to give the computer, so let me finish fast. It's already 3:36 a.m. Prince Harry is still Prince Harry even if you exile him to America. He has every right to write a book. Okay, Jeremy Vine. Alright, so that was the talk that was going on the 11th. I bookmarked this and save it for me when I'm recording. Okay, the sense of ownership people feel over Harry is disgusting. While other grown men on this planet will have a talk show dedicated to debating whether or not he should be allowed to write a book about his own life. He can do what he damn well wants. So that's what they were talking about. Okay, so but these royal rats could write as they please about them, but Harry cannot write about himself. These grifters, royal journalists, hacks are only okay, that Harry is controlling his own narrative. Okay, I guess pissed. Okay, I'll share what Kensington Palace official told me at the time. Through Newsweek, Levine was giving access to official engagement and chat with Harry for a 2017 cover. Oh, so that's that woman who I think Prince Charles forced Harry to have a few moments with her, and then she went and write a whole book about him on that little minute meeting. Okay, then without permission, she turned that material into a book. Harry was crushed and his team were furious. These people are snakes or two-faced. They forced Harry. I mean, Harry knew these people from the get-go, but the father forced him. That's what I remember from this. The father forced him to have that meeting, and then he went and sat there for a few seconds with that person, and then that person turned that few seconds of a meeting into a book. And I guess also we need to take the good out of that. This is why Harry will not let them have a second with Meghan. You remember that other guy who was begging to meet with Meghan, and Harry would not allow it?
This year I thought she was sensational. I did lots of trips with her. I went to Morocco and I went to all around the Britain, Ireland, and she was great. But 4 times I asked the palace, or maybe 3 times I asked the palace, if we, as a media group, could meet Meghan, and it never happened. And I think if we had have met her, and if she'd have met us, things might have been different. You know, you might see that we're human and she's human. Unfortunately, she did get some bad press, and that was a mistake. But you know, we asked for forgiveness, and please come back, because you know, this is a great country, and the royal family are very important to us all.
Okay, and many times when I think about it, and I'm like, if, for instance, if I was Meghan, knowing how Meghan was okay with the media, because we could look at videos where Meghan was more than happy to share certain part of her life with the media and all of that. There was that boundary, there was that respect that the media and Canada had with Meghan. Okay, so there was that boundary. So knowing that, and Meghan and the UK, I would assume if I was Meghan, I would say, oh, it's nothing, I'll just give them that. And Harry was like, no, you do not know them. They will turn this into something completely. And most likely, I probably would not listen if that was me. But thank God, Meghan is not me, obviously. And she did listen, and I'm pretty sure that's the conversation. I was the fly on the wall, okay? I know everything. I'm joking, okay, for those who might not get the sense. Okay, they did exile him. Harry went willingly, and they are not living in exile. Andrew maybe, but not Harry. Okay, maybe you need a dictionary meaning of exile. He went to live in the country of his wife's birth, a country he prefers, so he was in exile. The caller wanted to exile him. He went to America. He should stay in America. I choose my word carefully. Right, of course, everyone can write a book. However, this book is not going to be ever published. The reason the duo have their own truth, which is my opinion, smells like manure. Whatever. But you probably will be one of those who will want to go and read about it. It's crazy to me that these journalists feel they are more entitled to write a book about his life than he is. Yes, he can write. Let you all who like him buy that book, and you will buy it too. Alright, so let's move on. When I start reading those things, my eyes get this, and it's time to move on. Next tweet, and this is the last one that I have. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, has taken a lot of abuse from the British media, royal family, and online trolls, but she doesn't let the abuse stop her. Fortunately, since Meghan was a young child, she knew the power of speaking out against injustice. Okay, one of the most courageous things you can do is identify yourself. Know who you are, what you believe in, and where you want to go. Definitely. And this is the thing that Harry saw and said, I'm not letting her go. No way. I am not letting this woman go. All right. So, that's a small threat. Okay, so I'll end on that. Okay, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, will continue to support people, charities, and organizations as she has always done. But if hateful people decide to Photoshop images and or fabricate lies in order to put her down, I hope they know that they have already lost. What is it? There was a picture that I used on one of my thumbnails because whatever, but someone commented. I didn't respond to the comment because what I wanted to say is like, do you think I have time to look at every single pictures that's on social media, if they're authentic or not? I don't have time. I just look at something depending on what I'm feeling and I put it. Maybe I should look more careful, but my time is very limited, and whatever time that I have, I want to spend on it and do it quickly. And I try my best. The main thing is I try my best. I really try my best, but I'm pretty sure I will not get all of it. I don't have time to authenticate. Sometimes I even have a hard time to come up with the title of the video. It's really hard. And then if I don't want to mislead people, all right, I just published Harry and Meghan are thriving without the royal family. Opinion. Okay, that's that. Prince Harry admits he's thriving as he stars in short films about mental fitness. Okay, that's that. The royal interviewed 3 people in the 5-minute video for mental health. Okay, in other words, Meghan is strong, intelligent enough to know that no amount of abuse or trolling can stop her from spreading her message of hope and inspiration to other women. And this is what they want to stop. They want to stop her, and this is why they keep on saying, going at it, the misinformation. We know what Princess Diana was going through. This is the blueprint the institution has. Okay, if they want to put somebody down because they themselves, they want to look good, so they send their machine to talk negative about their opponent.
When I lost my mum 23 years ago, you took me under your wing. You looked out for me for so long, but the media is a powerful force.
But we know the blueprint, and on top of it, we have our prayers to protect them wherever our eyes cannot see, things we cannot comprehend, or things we're not aware. Our prayers is there to fill in those gaps, because those people, the institution, have been at it much longer than many of us. So prayers will always fill in the gap for us. We do what we know how to do best. Spread Harry and Meghan's message, the positive, you know, they all positive. Okay, spread their message, and then, you know, to put a wall, a shield around them is through our prayers. Okay, so that's all I have. Good for her. Let's see. I see my notification is popping. Let's see what I have not shared with you that's showing here. All right. Okay, I'm up to date. Okay, that's thanks. Okay, I've been MIA. I shared that. If you try to understand these people, your head will be spinning. Okay, let's go into that. All right, that's a response that I did. Okay, so it's safe to travel in a helicopter together, but against protocol to arrive to a tennis match in one car. Okay, all right, so this had to do with the Cambridges, and there's me responding to that. 7 people liked it. Okay, if you try to understand these people, your head will be spinning. Their explanations sound perfect in their heads until it reaches the squad. Yeah, in their head everything is perfect, but when it comes to the squad's periphery, it's like, what the F are you guys talking about? This kind of thing. So that's what I mean by that. Alright, I'm not gonna go too much into that. It has to do with the Cambridges. What else? King Harry trending. Did I show? Alright, so this is me sharing that Meghan Markle and Harry's trending. Okay, King Harry was trending on his own. He decided to bring his wife Meghan Markle along. That's the Sussex's way. One doesn't let the other trend on his own. Alright, so there's Harry and Meghan. Alright, so I shared that, and there's another one. Okay, I'm up to date with my edit. After a mini vacay, I see Prince Harry, King Harry, the Duke of Sussex is trending. So that was what I was seeing on the side at that time, and as I'm doing this right now, it's trending. It's still trending. Okay, King Harry, 11.4 thousand tweets. It's trending still. Okay, it's on the side right now. Alright, what else? If you don't understand these people, your head, okay, that's that. King Harry trending on its own. There's more. Let's go to this. Alright, this, what is that? So Khloe Kardashian is having another child with Tristan. Okay, I don't want to go to those. I don't want to go. There's something about it she loves, so that's her problem. All right, what else? Okay, so that's this. I could do that. Okay, I'm not here to claim man is perfect, but Prince Harry always exude a warmth and normalcy that the royal family has always run short on. The woman he chose to marry was no different. Racism and jealousy led the royal family to make poor choices. That's fine. That's on them. That is true. Alright, so let's go over these 3 and then move on. These are some things that I like and then fully share. Alright, I just read that. Okay, it seems very strange to me, or it used to, that there is an entire press industry trying to keep the royal family from having to face the consequences of their poor decision. The Queen effed up, the institution effed up, Charles and William effed up. I'm telling you, Henry VIII usually brings some really good conversation. For those who are new, who started following me, okay, Henry VIII has a YouTube channel, same name as this, okay, Henry VIII. Go follow her. I share a lot of her tweets, and this is one of them. Okay, Harry was Kate and Will's little pet, the beloved kid bro who provide comic relief, an image of the brothers' tight relationship. Well, Bald Billy pretty much trashed Harry as soon as he went off script. That is true. Harry wasn't playing the role the palace wrote for him, so they dumped him. Okay, I would imagine among the realization Harry must have had, the one that his only brother didn't really give a shit was probably among the hardest. This is the thing here. The institution raised William to be a freaking robot. There's no feeling, nothing. Look how he's treating his wife. We could see through their action. Okay, during when Harry went to the Jubilee, when he's leaving the church, running off, not even caring about the wife. There's no feeling behind this guy, human feeling. He's only good at inflicting pain onto people. And you already see he's already training his firstborn already. And this is where I'm saying, because of Princess Diana, I wish that child come completely different, not like the rest. Hopefully he sees the pain or whatever pain he might be going through. Okay, I don't want to talk too much about him, but I'm just gonna say this. I hope as he grow up, he sees the wrong, and then when he's in charge of his own self, he's at an adult age, he could learn from his past and don't repeat it. That's it. I'm moving on with that, with those Cambridge's kids. Yeah, okay, the staff turnover and Montecito is racking up all the warmth guests. Okay, we know absolutely nothing about their staff turnover. Stop reading tabloid. Yeah, how the hell do they know about what's going on in Montecito? If Harry and Meghan don't come out and say something, we will not know. Okay, the only thing that we usually are aware of is the polo match. That's it. Alright? Okay, Harry was always going to marry someone unexpected. He was always going to choose the loved one. He found the right woman. Okay, racism and jealousy always lead to poor choices. And hate too. Okay, racism does that. It caused the racist to make poor judgment. Yeah, this is why he was so blind. Princess Diana, I'm telling you, I keep on repeating this. Some of you are gonna get tired of hearing it because I truly believe it. Princess Diana made that connection for Harry to meet Meghan, and then for Meghan to come into their lives. Okay, for both of those boys, because Meghan was really good on when it comes to social media things, and because she was making money on social media, the TIG, the IG, you know, when affiliate, you know, tell if she aligned with certain companies and stuff like that, they will tell her, you know, can you promote my stuff? And if she likes that particular company, I'm pretty sure, okay, I wasn't following her, I'm pretty sure if that was happening, this is one of the way they could make money. Okay, help promote certain companies' product. So she knows how the media work. And the brother, okay, who wants positive coverage, instead of using Meghan for the quality and the strength of Meghan, and Meghan was willing to help them, but no, he was too blind to see what Meghan could provide and help him with. But instead, he brings someone to help hate on her, and it coming backfired. All right, so that's that. Let's go to the next tweet. And I said this, okay? 2 hashtags related to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been trending since last night. And it's so obvious the same people are the reason for both. Smearing Meghan as usual. We get the picture. Alright, so there's this here. Someone found where they started from. Alright, where is that? And look where the hashtag started. Wow. I really don't know where this is, if he had said the name, but as in Evan, who knows? I don't know. Diffusion Network, Harry and Meghan racist, update bad. Okay, I have no idea where this is. There's no point of reference for me to say something, but whatever. Okay, let's see here. Wow, shaking my head. Let them, the world is watching. We see it for what it is now. Deliberate smear. Yeah, because they see him going to do the, look at this, it's trending here as well. Good King Harry is trending here. Alright, so they see him gonna do something positive, so they have to do the opposite. This is the thing. This is where our prayers is going, you know. Let the blind see. Each time they do this thing, it opens people's eyes. Alright, Harry and Meghan are seen as a global power on the world stage. They are focused on relevant issues impacting the world. Egg, Kent are fighting with their kids. We got the cool kids. They got the 2 feuding middle-aged parents. There's a laugh. And what is it Mark Cuban? He said it. Alright, so Harry and Meghan are the young Obamas. Anybody who want to do work with them. He said it. I've had that clip and I usually put it.
Harry and Meghan are incredibly marketable. I'd call them the new young Obamas. They're going to make an ungodly amount of money, and you know what? They literally could become billionaires over the next 20 years. If either of them came on Shark Tank, I wouldn't even wait for them to pitch. I'd be like, I'm in, whatever you want, yes, because they are so marketable. It'll be so easy to develop products and projects for them, with them, and around them. It'd be, yes. Can you hook it up?
Okay, Harry and Meghan, global power is the funniest thing I've ever heard of. Okay, if that's what you think, but they are. Okay, oh, shut up. I wasn't gonna go there, but this is a good one. Oh, may God bless Louis, because I could see they're gonna use this kid as the puppet for the other one. And this is why I said I hope the firstborn learn from mistakes and don't repeat it. Okay, hope he protect the sibling, unlike the his father. Okay, they're dragging out the old Nazi costume photo. There's the ruling. Harry apologized for that and contribute Meghan to open his eyes about bias. Yep, and that interview he did regarding Hutchinson or something like that, he also said he could not even spend a minute on Meghan's shoes for the amount of abuse that he sees his wife going through. So he knows, he understands. Okay, it must be trending across the pond. Okay, I swear to God, they are all going to die trying to stop them from striving. That's their problem. Alright, Harry and Meghan are moving on. Alright, so let's go to the next one. I think it was this one that I said I wanted to see. Okay. It's interesting to note the number of non-black people who think they have the right to determine who gets to honor a black man. Oh, okay. I think I like this picture. Oh, that's the picture with Nelson Mandela and Princess Diana. Wow. Okay, 17 comment under that. Let's see here. It's colonialism and enslavement all over again. They truly won't stop policing us. They really think they have an opinion and our decision. Okay, and claiming to be offended, please. Right, let them be offended and start as many petitions as they want. I want to see them go again them Garcia Marco wishes, because I am sure she suggests Prince Harry or at least had a say in it. Oh, so they're crying foul about that for choosing Harry to do the keynote speech? Oh my God, these people have nothing. God needs to give them a baggage to worry about, because if they had something to worry about, they will not be minding Harry and Meghan's business. Wow, exactly. Certainly not racist to them. There's that. Okay, so let's finish. So serious, and right there in front of him and the photo of his mom with Nelson Mandela. Yep. This man is his mother's soul. Jealousy reign. Let's do a prayer. Maybe I should still keep this the same topic, prayer for brighter future and world peace. Let's pick something underneath. I'm heading toward that, so let's do this one. Prayer for world peace. A prayer for world peace. Lord Jesus, you came that the world might know the peace that you have experienced with the Father eternally. Yet you taught us that in this life there will be wars and rumors of wars. Nation will rise against nation as violence works itself out in the world. However, through you, the world may be saved. O Lord, send your spirit into the hearts of all men, that the world might know true peace through your abundant mercy. Amen. Yeah, so I'm sticking with that. That's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Or you could become a member. Alright, so new subscribers, welcome. As I mentioned throughout the street, is that Henry VIII has a YouTube channel. I will suggest you go support her, and I hope my niece or nephew doing well. Henry VIII. All right, that's it. Thank you for watching.